Bought this shirt before I had kids at Goodwill. It's definitely a little small. Hello you guys and welcome. I hope you all are ready for another DIY. If you guys saw my last one, I made something super cool out of a laundry basket. Well, today I'm gonna make something even cooler out of foam board. So if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know I like to play around with foam board and poster board and see what I can make out of it. I've made some pretty darn cool things throughout the years. They may not last forever, but hey, it's fun to see if you can recreate it, and it's just like a challenge for me. So I was just kind of doing my thing like I always do. Is I'm on Google looking for cute Christmas decor, and then I see if I can recreate it for a lot less. And well, this one is really cool. So you'll have to watch till the end to see the finished result, because I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you'll probably figure it out about halfway through. If you guys are new, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, because that'll help me out a lot. And let's get into this. All right, so you're gonna need those 2 pieces of foam board. The first thing I'm gonna do is just I'm not going by any template or anything. I'm just kind of figuring it out in my head how big I want it to be. I will have the dimensions of all of the pieces in the description box below. So right now I'm just kind of taking my ruler and making sure that this line that I draw is gonna be completely straight. And you're gonna make 2 of these pieces, and at the end it's gonna kind of have a slant to it. So like I said, all the dimensions will be down below. If you guys have any questions, as always, feel free to ask me in the comments. So I'm just going to go ahead and measure this out, draw this, cut it out with my X-Acto knife, and then make another one, because you're going to need 2 of these pieces the exact same size. Now I'm taking that one piece and I'm kind of measuring, because I'm going to make 3 more pieces that are going to be shorter than this one. So I'm just kind of trying to figure out how long I want them to be. So I'm going to be cutting out 3 more pieces. Essentially, it's like 3 pieces of wood. So the top is going to have it's going to be 2 pieces are kind of cut off at the very top. You'll see how I do it. And these 3 pieces are going to be exactly the same. So now that you have those 3 pieces all together, you're going to kind of stagger them a little bit. The 2 on the ends are the same height, and then the other one is up a little bit farther, so it's just a little bit off-centered. Now I'm taking more foam board and I'm wanting to cut 2 pieces that are going to go across these pieces of wood essentially. And like I said, all the dimensions are in the description box. I don't remember exactly what they are, but I will have them for you guys down there. Any idea what we're making yet? So you're gonna have these 2 regular rectangular pieces. You're gonna have those 3 pieces of wood, and then these 2 longer pieces as well. So you're gonna need 7 pieces altogether for this project, and then now we are going to paint them. So I'm just taking some of my red chalk paint and just a regular old brush from Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna paint all of the pieces red. So make sure you get the fronts and the sides. You don't have to worry about the backs so much, except for those long pieces. Those long ones, you want to make sure the whole entire thing is covered with the red paint. And once everything's dry, you're going to lay those out like I had them before, just kind of staggered, and you're going to take these long pieces and just glue them right onto the other 3. So you don't need to attach the 3 or anything, because once you attach this piece, they will all be glued together. So I'm just going to glue them on the fronts, and then once that is done, I'm going to flip it over and kind of just glue some of the parts in the back just to reinforce it some more. Next, you're going to take those really long pieces, and those are going to go right on the bottom of like 1 and 3, the 1 and 3 pieces at the bottom. And originally, I put this part in the very center, and once I finished the project, I did not like the placement, so I'll show you guys later. I end up taking them off and moving them out about an inch so they're closer to the edge. So yeah, if you guys haven't noticed yet, we are making a sled. So I don't know why I put them in the middle, but after I did that, I realized that they looked kind of silly in the middle. So I end up moving them. So don't even glue these in the center. Don't do what I did. Glue them out a little farther so that they're closer to the edge of the sled. But yeah, I will show you guys later on how I do that. Next, at the bottom, I'm just going to go ahead and take some scissors and cut a slit, or cut like the bottom part off so that it's kind of slanted when you set it up like that, because if you keep it straight, it could fall over. So I'm just kind of taking the bottom and just cutting a little triangle off so that it'll set a little bit better. Next, I'm taking a little X-Acto knife and I'm going to poke some holes in. This is going to be the top. So I'm going to do the holes in the same spot on both sides, and we're going to take some of that twine and we're just going to attach the twine, we're going to tie it, and then that's going to be like the sled handle. Now I'm going to take these fun little stencils from Dollar Tree. I don't know if they have these anymore. I got these last year, but I'm just taking some white paint and I'm going to stencil Let It Snow. And then this one actually came with like a bunch of snowflakes, and I'm just going to add some snowflakes to it as well. Now I'm taking some of my buffalo plaid ribbon. I had this from before. You guys can totally pick something up from Dollar Tree. They have a ton of cute ribbons right now. And it's probably about 2 feet long. And then I'm just tying it in a bow. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue it to the sled. Now I'm taking some of these flowers that I had left over from my last video, the wagon wheel, and I'm just going to go ahead and clip them right off of the little stems. And then I'm taking some of these greenery pieces from the red flowers, and I'm doing mostly white and then the greens just because the sled is red. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue these onto the sled as well. And then now is when I decided to take those apart and glue them out a little farther. I will say this was kind of tricky. This glue is really, really strong, so I kind of tried to bend it back and forth, and then I did take my little X-Acto knife and I kind of had to cut the glue. It didn't come up pretty, but it really doesn't matter because you're not going to see it. It's in the back. So yeah, I just went ahead and took these off and then moved them out about an inch or so and then glued them back in place. And here is the finished result. I think it turned out so cute, and it's hard to believe that this is foam board. I mean, I think it looks kind of like real wood. What do you guys think? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments, what did you think of this one? Did you guys like it? Does it look cheap? Does it look real? Let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you all in my next video. Bye!